field do you bite people?
Can you run
In the
that
fields?
back one more time? Because I think your microphone like cut out for a little bit.
Did I cut out?
I heard him just fine.
Do it one more time. Not because I totally forgot to press start stream, but
Wait, really?
I'm a professional.
Okay.
Yeah, Kigu. You see what I mean? Kigu is the ass.
Yeah. So,
Well,
hi,
we have the
everyone.
answer for that one. But for okay, wait, Kigu, you do your intro first, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not
Everyone,
the
you have
one
to sit through
hosting.
this crap again.
Okay, look.
Okay,
we
fine. I
are
am the
not-
host.
We are not. The virtual world is not hosting this night. This night, we're actually being hosted by the one and only Cyber Tiger. He's one of my day ones, and please introduce yourself for the audience.
Hello, I am Cyber Tiger, and I'm a friend of Kigu's and recent friend of Pixels, and we're here
Hello.
tonight. Oh wait, Pixels.
Continue making
we'll
jokes
get-
about Kigu being an ass. That's
Oh
why we're
yeah, we'll do that too.
It's like
But,
a go-to.
Yay!
Also, Pixels here. We are professionals.
Yay!
Hi. So
Look, I'm everywhere.
today, you want to explain to us what exactly we are doing, Cyber?
Yeah, I'm not
Yes,
actually sure.
So
Yeah.
today, I've been doing this series for a long time, but it's going to be the first episode where not only do I have two guests, you guys, but also where it has a proper name that I'm naming it. We are going to be doing Reddit entries, mainly "Am I the Asshole?" and other adjacent subreddits, and it's going to be a good time. Going to discuss and jape, do a lot of japes,
I don't know what the heck that is.
What's a jape?
joking around.
Oh, being a dick. Got it.
Yeah. So, since tonight's going to be the first night, I'm going to say the proper title of this show. So, what this show
Dicking
usually
around.
entails is that when I was first thinking of the title, I was thinking it's kind of like a news show, right? So it's like State of the Union. That was the first thing that came to my mind. We're on the
Why?
internet.
What?
I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my mind, and then I was
mean,
like,
look, I'm
"We're
okay
on
with
the
it.
internet."
Yeah.
So it's like state
No,
of the internet.
You gotta be on a presidential podium then if you're gonna do something like that, man.
Yeah, man.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're on a budget, but it's the
President
first
Type.
episode.
You got-
We won't have the budget yet. Picks. Come on. Small
Yeah.
steps.
No, come on, no. This is the startup campaign, guys. This is actually Tiger's bid for president.
I
He's
am
definitely
V2
better than the
president.
current. No, you just be our real president. You're better than the candidates we got.
Imagine if
Um,
we have a two-person. It's neither here nor there. So,
Yeah. Oh,
explain.
So-
I'm here for it.
So what are we here now?
Tiger
doing today?
2024.
we are here for this show that is properly known as Cross State of the Internet.
That's more appropriate.
You know,
But,
cross state because we're talking about assholes,
I
and
do-
it's on the internet.
I
Yeah,
do,
no,
I do
we
like,
get the joke.
I do like my prostate exams.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I would have. If you told me that was the title, I would have assumed you were reading tweets. But yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
I don't dig
Elon?
around Twitter for this stuff. Oh, okay.
I
It's
wish-
Reddit
I wish
because
I
it's
knew-
usually.
I wish I knew the title of this so I could have titled my thing. It doesn't matter. Just go.
Oh no, it's, I kept it a
Oh.
secret until now.
That's
it's
fair.
only-
I put mocking Reddit.
I put
Yeah.
down AIT
That's good enough, too.
judgment panel.
Yeah.
Judging
Okay.
people. That's what we do.
Mhm.
So there is going to be
Judging
a
stupid people.
there's going to be a general theme for this specific episode because it's January. We're fresh out of the holidays, so there's a lot of holiday drama afoot. So
Yeah, like the time I beat someone with a candy cane. That was fun.
Did you lick it sharp and then stab them?
What?
No, that ended way too quickly.
What?
No, like
No,
when you
I
eat a candy cane, you
appreciate-
stuck on the
It's
stuck on the
creative,
long
but
end, and then
Pixels-
it gets sharp.
I appreciate the effort, but Pix is lazy. He wouldn't do all that.
I mean,
You a
I
candy
do
cane?
like candy cane. I did do that with my actual candy cane I ate for Christmas. But no, I'm thinking more of a giant candy cane and beating them like it's a club.
Oh,
lot of
okay.
Decoration's big enough.
But there's no durability on a candy cane. Oh, you get a crowbar.
Yeah, those things are.
spray painted as a cat. Nah, all right, I see what.
I mean, no, like
And then you
jawbreakers are
deck the
solid.
halls.
Deck the hall.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get those jawbreakers from Ed and Eddie.
Yeah. Okay.
Those look good, yeah.
So you guys see my screen, right? And you
Yep.
guys are able to pop out and for your own chats.
Yes.
Yep, I have it already in front of me.
So I have it
so,
for everyone to see. And I feel I'm sorry, everyone in chat.
I
You have to look at Reddit.
It already.
there we go. And then for my own stream, I have this specific background. There we go.
I just have this as the background.
Yeah, Blood Raven says, "Oh, we are professionals."
I know, right? Thank you, Blood Raven. We try.
Make you bigger.
Like, very little.
Make you a little bigger. Put you next to him. And then capture. If you don't know what's happening on my screen, we are in the Ace Attorney courthouse.
Oh yeah, I have it. I have it right. Oh, you disappeared from my screen.
There we go. And there it is. So the chat can read with us too.
He just made himself smaller. That's what he did.
Yeah, he did. Oh boy. Okay, 1 second.
That's all right. That's all right.
I've never.
If we were playing a game, I would not be bothering to fix it. I'd be like, screw you.
I'm a little coffee, but don't worry, I have hot tea. Hot gamer tea from Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs.
Ooh.
Do you actually have a Gamer Subs?
What's a Gamer Subs?
Gamer
I
Subs,
have a.
It's just
I actually do have some Gamer Subs with me right now.
I mean, are you actually affiliated or sponsored by them?
No, I want to be though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be
I
like,
don't know
damn.
what that is.
Gamer Subs is basically just pre-workout, but it's marketed as like gamer fuel. Gamer fuel.
Yeah, no sugar,
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
but it tastes good.
Hashtag sponsored. Anyway,
Okay. You know, I do have to send that email. I do have to send in that application soon. Anyways, first story here. So it's gonna get a general feel. I'm gonna read this to you, but if you guys ever just want to, you know, if we ever want to take turns, you guys can read it too.
Yeah, we'll take turns. Yeah, why
I don't
not?
know how to read it.
Here we go. Am I the asshole for the meltdown I had on Christmas Day, which caused my dad's wife to cry? Okay. So there's already a consensus here. They usually have this, but
we'll
you know,
ignore that. We'll ignore that.
yeah, we'll ignore that. Yeah. The background starts with my mom dying. I, 17-year-old female, was 11, and my sisters were 16 and 18. My dad met his second wife a couple of years later when I was 13. The expectations for my relationships with her and my sisters were very different. My sisters were expected to be civil, but they weren't close. It was no big deal. Okay, punctuation there is weird. But almost everyone, minus my sisters and minus my mom's family, expected me to see my dad's wife as some second mother or a maternal parent figure. They got married when I was 14. That's a bit much to push on a kid. My dad's wife wanted me to divide Mother's Day between my sisters and maternal side with her. My sisters were not expected to do the same, but she would say she wanted to celebrate the day with her kid. I'm assuming the mother means her, the OP. OP means original poster, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why we're not talking, it's because we're just listening for the plot right now.
Yeah. No worries. She signed.
Said, I'll chime in. Trust me.
Okay.
It all seems
problem.
pretty on par for now.
She signed us up for mother-daughter things. She would get hurt when I didn't want to go and would never ask my sisters. I asked her before why she expected me to do these things with her, but she never invited my sisters. She said she was raising me and wanted to be a mother present in my life, but they were grown. I told her and my dad on separate occasions that I didn't want or need and wouldn't accept someone else into that kind of figure. I was ignored. I had a small run-in with my sisters and dad when dad was getting married because I said he shouldn't, and they said he should be allowed to move on, and mom would want him to be happy. When I explained what was going on, they realized why I was feeling this way. They tried talking to dad, but it did no good. My dad's side of the family would all make comments that I was lucky to have another mother figure, or how I don't seem to give her the care and consideration she deserves. They would ask why I seemed Maybe that's why I seem to spend no time with her of my own free will, or why I was never loving towards her. My dad told me I should show her more love and affection, and he told me I made her feel left out when I didn't tell her stuff or when I made plans with others, but not her. I know some people would love to have someone like that in their lives, but I want the same relationship with my sisters, relationship my sisters have with her. But more is expected. So Christmas Day comes around, and everyone was at our house for Christmas, minus my mom's family. My dad and his wife gave me a card from my parents, and my sisters got them with dad and his wife. They're really pushing this on her, aren't they?
Yeah. They're trying real hard.
Yeah. Then when it became time for family photos, we got one with the three of us and dad. But then my grandparents wanted me in the family one with my dad and his wife, but my sisters weren't expected to be in it. I tried to step out, and my dad's wife said it wasn't a family photo without her kid. This was the point where I lost it and told her I was not her kid. She was not my mother figure, and she is my dad's wife, just like she is to my sisters, and I want it to be that way. Now, I said I do not love her and hate how they are all treating her like she suddenly became my parent. I'm ad-libbing. My sisters were on my side, but dad was furious, and his wife cried and cried harder as I continued. Am I the asshole?
How old did we say this girl is?
Let's see. She is currently 17.
17? So let's see. Me and dad met a second wife.
Hot take.
13.
I think 100% she's the asshole.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%. Now she doesn't have to be. She doesn't have to like love the new wife as like a mother figure. Sure, but she should be cordial during the holidays, and it's a photo. Just take the photo. It's not just for her. It's also for your dad. This whole thing just reeks of selfish like narcissism. I'm aware that like you don't view this person as your mom, and that's perfectly fine. That's not the part that makes you an asshole. You're well within your right to do so, especially if this is not really your mom. That's fine. The problem herein lies in that you're refusing to do a simple gesture, not just for her, but for your dad, because your dad ultimately is looking for your approval as well. And just having this little small thing, this nugget of just like, hey, I may not agree with this person, but I will play nice for the sake of having just, a pleasant holiday. So for that, they're 100%.
Or just making your dad happy.
Yeah. Like, it's not just you. You need to, like, this person's thinking just themselves. I get their frustration. I get their anger. Sure. But this is the holidays, and it's just a picture, dude.
Yeah, not the time, not the place, not the context.
Place. You could
It's like, it's...
Yeah, go on.
No, it's weird because I'm just sitting there like they said she's had this experience since she was 14, like, and I expect nothing less from a 14-year-old, honestly.
Yeah.
But like they said in this one that she's 17.
Yeah, she's 17.
Currently 17. They got married when she was 14, and her mom died when she was 11.
So her sisters are 21 and up now. So that's why they're not around. But the weird part here, so I somewhat understand. I'm sort of in her corner just because, based on when this happened, like her sister was 16 and 18. Like I can just understand the 18-year-old, but it's like, why are you pushing it so hard on one of them and not all three? Like that's really weird.
I guess it's because she's like, quote unquote, the baby.
Baby, I get it, but I get that it's the baby thing. But this whole family photo with just the youngest—that's so weird. Like that is going out of your way to make her just uncomfortable.
I mean,
I can definitely see why it would start building up.
On the flip side to that, however, like she could have. There's a lot of context that, and there's a lot of context behind this that we're not getting. And for all intents and purposes, perhaps the new wife had tried to do this, and like that the constant rejection is causing them to want to like push a little harder because of all this resistance. But now it's not the right thing to do, obviously, But at the same time, it's not exactly her fault. Now, based on all this and the way that she's structuring this entire thing, it just reeks that, like, from the get-go, she didn't even give this person a shot. Like,
It also reeks that the mom was like always wanted to have a kid and never had one, and now she's overcompensating and it's overbearing.
yes, 100%.
A little bit.
100%.
Like,
That's also another thing too. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that the mom is without blame. She is totally in blame here. But
Mm-hmm.
when regards to being an asshole to make the mother cry in that specific time frame during the holidays, 100% you are the asshole. You could have
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
suck it up and take the stupid photo.
It's
It
just
takes
a-
30 seconds.
You suck it up, pretend for like 5 seconds. Like, it's a photo. There are worse things. Like, if this was like, okay, if this was just like a normal Tuesday, right? And like the mother's being overbearing and whatever, and blah blah blah. There's no like people visiting. The grandparents aren't there. Yeah,
They're interrupting something you're doing.
you could have that fight, but this is like just a moment in time that you're gonna forget anyway. It's a 30-second photo.
yeah.
At top, or
I mean,
if
that-
you're an Asian family, it's gonna be a 10-minute like session. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's such a short span of time, dude. Now the whole like you not like treating the new wife as a mother, you're not an asshole for that. That's 100% your alley. She's pushing too much on you. That's obvious. You're not an asshole for that. You are completely an asshole for making her cry like that during the holidays.
Christmas.
On Christmas.
On
dude.
Christmas, yeah.
Just fucking,
This is gonna be a Christmas they'll always remember now, but not for the right ways.
Yeah, like it's not like you are 100% an asshole in this instance. Not for any of the other instances, mind you. You're totally within your realm. But because of like, if you're asking about this moment, you are 100% in the wrong. 100%.
I'm picturing one of those cartoon flash things where you see like where they tell the story and like flash image, like them like being angry and then ending it like each one is a flash frame of them like yelling then
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a cartoon how Christmas is ruined.
Yeah. But that's
And
my stance.
also, like, this is kind of like a clear lack of communication between the OP and the parents, because she says she's
she
kept
told
being.
them.
Yeah, well, I mean the lack of communication on the parents' side, because they're ignoring her and her feelings on the other instances.
Yeah, like I said, they're not without blame. I'm not putting the entire blame on the daughter. Like I said, all the other instances.
In fact, they all suck.
yeah, everyone here.
They're
Yeah,
all
that's-
assholes.
Everyone.
That's also an option here. Everyone sucks. Like
Yeah,
Everyone's an
asshole, not asshole, or
Everyone's an
everyone
asshole,
sucks.
yeah. And that, like if saying on like the question was, am I the asshole for the meltdown that I had on Christmas Day that caused my dad's wife to cry? That's
Yes,
the
the
question.
original question.
If that's the question, yes, 100%. Everything else, like you could try to fluff it up with all this context or whatever, and yes, like you're not an asshole for all of that. That's fine, but you are an asshole for that question. It doesn't matter how much you try to hide behind. Oh, they keep pushing me, and blah blah blah, and I had my breaking point. No, this is the holidays. You're 17. You're about to be like considered an adult. Grow the
Yes.
fuck up. Like, it's only a photo. You are 100% an asshole. You can deal with this.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can leave
And that
once
this
a
is
year.
yeah, this is I see this a lot. Like obviously when things are this size or longer, there's always like story and stuff, but a lot of the times the what I call this, the determination, like asshole not the asshole, it really depends on
How much
the
sympathy they
story
garner.
behind the story behind it instead of the actual question. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with the original question. Some people just kind of feel sorry for them.
Yeah, I'm not the person that they should talk to if they want to feel sorry
Yeah.
for. Look, you can give me all the context, all the justification you want, but you're still the asshole in that context, like 100%.
Let's see. There's no update on this post, but let's go to the comments. Let's see. Any? Oh, that's a long comment. Let's go
Never
to the
bring
top
myself to write
comments.
paragraphs of
Top
comments.
comment is a bot. Oh, controversial. Okay, top comment. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I was on that setting earlier. Top comments. Not the asshole. OP responds to some of these. Not the asshole. It's hard for
Yeah, of
children.
course
Your
they
mother
would-
died, and they.
Of course, they would respond to the one that doesn't consider them an asshole. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And then after this, we'll go to the controversial ones just to see,
Sure. Not the
Um,
asshole. It's so hard for children. Your mother died, and they act like she's just someone easy to replace. You spent 11 years of your life with her love, her presence, her education. She can't be replaced. Your stepmother should have let you have time to appreciate. That is not relevant. That is not relevant. Yes, you had like everything else before that, all that context. You're not an asshole for. True. Comma. However, the question was on Christmas Day. Am I the asshole for making my dad's wife cry? Yes. Most people don't understand that being a mother is not just being a woman with a child in her life. It's a process, time, joy, bad moments, children and parents make the relation grow, and with lots of moments, and we do become parents without blah 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 blah. Okay, and the worst to me is the way that they get rid of your sisters not being part of the family. Wait, what? They are part of. Again, I see.
That's
with
a
this,
big
That's
assumption.
really weird.
yeah, like this person is projecting their own feelings into this post.
comment.
Like this
See,
is
this whole thing lost me at the very first sentence, like right after the NTA. It's so over. She's 17. Shut up.
yeah, get the
Yeah.
yeah. It's so.
I mean, she's still a kid.
yeah, she's
it's-
still a kid.
Ah,
just say, right
Comma.
there.
However, right there just shows this like the person is not thinking about the post. They're just sympathizing with the poster. For what reason, we'll never know. I have my own
Right.
tinfoil hat that I'll just keep to myself. But still, this hasn't. I get. It's really hard. I do. I sympathize. I empathize with that real hard. That it's hard to replace a figure as substantial as your mom and dad. Trust me, I would know. In your life.
Also-
However, that still doesn't change the fact that you are being a complete asshole during Christmas. It's not
Also,
just you. It's not
Lee-
just your. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I'm saying Lee Zab right there can't read, because if
Fair.
you see if you jump to the very bottom, he's like, "Wait, what? That was part of your family's They're part of your." They're basically talking about how the sisters were left out. They specifically said the sisters weren't left out. They were in the first photos, and then they wanted a separate photo of just a certain setup.
Because that
My
was
family does that
was
too.
part of the it was part of like the mom's like side, and then they wanted
Yeah.
just one with the dad's side. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
It's
that was
yeah.
like a huge assumption from the commenter there.
Yeah, the commenters like, "Wait, what? They talk like they just did the one family photo. Shut up. They clearly did multiple."
this person clearly is just wanting to get the sympathy upvote.
And they got it. They got
And-
7K
and yeah,
sympathy
they got
upvotes.
7K, and it's fucking,
yeah, damn.
it's fucking ridiculous. Like this person is 100% an asshole. I don't understand. Okay, does anyone
Okay.
disagree with me on this?
Nope.
No, like for the original question, what she did,
I don't
yes, it was
disagree
an
with either
asshole
of them.
move.
They're both assholes.
Everyone here is an asshole, but like in
Yeah.
this instance, she is the asshole.
Yes.
If the question was, am I the asshole for not accepting my stepmother as my mom? Not the asshole. Completely not the asshole. Like she's 100% in the right. Not the asshole. She's obviously pushing too hard. She's doing this and that when she's not ready. Like the mom would be the asshole. But that's not the question here. And that's the problem. People are attaching themselves to like this whole story, but it has nothing to do with her action on Christmas Day. That
Right.
Sorry, it's just she just
Oh, no,
sounds
I
like
get
a
it. It's all
self-entitled
good.
brat.
Yeah. Yeah. You get a lot of those on Christmas too.
Yep.
Okay. So the most controversial one here apparently is this one. A bit of everyone sucks here. I understand how you feel. A step parent in your teens is very difficult than one when you are 5. I know this firsthand from both parents on the side. They unreasonably asked. They expected you to just accept Instamom. But I have blah blah blah. All this we were discussing earlier. But I have to say, nothing your stepmom is doing comes across as cruel, just a bit pushy. It seems like she has a sincere desire to connect with you. Okay. It's probably time to sit down heart to heart.
You skipped the part where you said your reaction was a bit unjust.
Wait, where? Oh,
Down. Down 3 lines. There you go.
right here.
Yeah, you're highlighting it.
It's just a bit pushy. It seems like, and
Don't
I
blow
think
that.
your reaction was a bit unjust as well.
In
Yeah,
fairness to the OP on this point, being
Yeah.
pushy is a little cruel because they did lose their mom and trying to shove you away to, well, let's let's call it for what it is, overwrite the mom. That is cruel. For some people, that is very cruel. So that's a bit.
It's cruel, but it's not intentional cruelness.
It's not intentional cruelness, but it is still cruel.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I consider the word cruel to be used
With
for
malice.
things that are intentional.
Yeah, with
malice.
Yeah.
Like this is more stupidity.
Correct.
Stupidity doesn't have to be malice. So I don't count that as cruel. I count that as stupid.
Gross negligence.
I'll go with that.
I do agree with like this first passage here. It's probably time for a sit down, heart to heart with all of you. Let them know what you do appreciate about her, and but that pressing you to accept a relationship on their terms isn't working. Like I agree with that. You can't just push any sort of relationship onto any two or any group of people.
Or you can do the smart thing. Here's the smart thing.
I'm also going to defend the OP on this as well. Here's the thing. It sounds like, and maybe it's not true, but I'm going to assume it is based on the story, that she did try to talk and have a heart-to-heart, but the mom kind of shot that. Or, like, they did have
and the dad, too.
Yeah, and the dad. But it seemed that they didn't listen to her. So,
yeah.
I will give the OP the benefit of the doubt and say that they did try to have that heart-to-heart, but they weren't listening.
I will give sage advice here.
Yes, what's that?
Sage advice. She's 17. Just ignore it and stay silent for one more year and then move out. And never think about it ever again.
Or just take the fucking picture.
Yeah.
I mean, that problem's that's already passed.
Yeah, I know.
Now's the time to just suck it up, wait till you're 18 and get out.
Yeah. If it's causing you that much grief, then just figure out how to get it out on your own.
Well,
I know that sounds hard,
but
this is also coming from a person who was basically lived on his own for since he was 17. So I don't that's no excuse. Just if you don't like something, just change your circumstance.
All right, Pierre, if you poster, if you are watching, move in with Kigu.
No. Go find your own money.
They will clean your new house.
No, go find your own
exchange.
All right. So, final consensus. For Am I the Asshole for the meltdown I had on Christmas Day, which caused my dad's wife to cry?
100%. I think
yes.
Everyone's the asshole. Everybody.
Everyone's an asshole, but for this post, she's the asshole. The top asshole.
Which is interesting because I've done a lot of these.
For everyone.
Yeah, but I've done a lot of these, right? And this is, I think, the first time that we fully disagree with the verdict. So yeah, that's cool. We have our own opinions. We are autonomous.
We are venom.
We're not sheep. We don't care about this.
I understand where the people who say NTA is coming from. I do.
Yeah.
The context of the question was different.
Bless you.
Like I said, if the context of the question was, are they an asshole for not accepting the stepmom as the actual mom, then she wouldn't be the asshole. But the problem here is that she's focusing on the meltdown on Christmas Day. And in that respect, top asshole. The asshole. It's not just about you at that point. Your grandparents are there, people are visiting. Your
entire dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
That you still talk to.
You are showing so many issues right now that no one needs to know about your internal family. That doesn't need to be put on display. And honestly, you should kind of feel ashamed about that.
Right. Next story. Let's see. This one comes from Am I the Devil, which is a subreddit like Am I the Asshole, except these anything reposted on there is the absolute worst people. There's no question whether or not they're the asshole.
Politicians.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay.
So what are we trying to decide? Are they the devil or not?
No, it's just, let's read this and... Yeah, let's just read this. Just to...
You didn't share the screen.
Yeah, no, it's on the other, I'm bringing it over right here. So, here's something interesting that happens usually on Am I the Asshole and consequentially also on Am I the Devil, is that the original post usually is deleted Yeah, if I click on here, post is locked, post is deleted, and we can't view it from the original post. But on Am I the Devil, they copy paste the entire story here for us to read. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for calling out my daughter for being ungrateful about a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
During the entirety of the last year, my daughter, 15, was pondering getting a Nintendo Switch. She has a job at a grocery store, so she was thinking of saving up for one, but wasn't sure if it was worth it because she claims she doesn't have any friends. She said that there are some games that interested her, but many others didn't want to play alone. But they want to play alone like Mario Kart and whatnot. In September,
Oh, did you
it
want-
has online, so anyone can play it anyway.
no, that's just.
I know.
Do you want me to make it bigger if it's easier for you
No,
to
no,
read?
I could read it. It's just that sentence was broken. Anyway,
Yeah.
in September, she said that she wasn't saving for one anymore because it wasn't worth it. But I bought her one for Christmas because I think she just isn't disciplined enough to save. Oh boy, save money. Save that much money, and she keeps wasting on the garbage like her Starbucks and clothes from the mall and school supplies and name brand pads and whatnot instead of just going to Walmart and buying store brand and making her own sugary bullshit. We don't buy any.
Did she just say that school supplies are a waste of money?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Really?
Like you need stuff for school.
Kind of important.
We don't buy any. I just lost my place. We don't
right
buy
here.
any. We don't buy her any of that because she has a job. So she's not gonna just waste hundreds of dollars on useless crap, and also expects us to foot the bill of things that she actually needs. Ooh. So when she opened the Switch, she had no reaction on her face, but then she deadpan said, "Thank you, I love it." I called her out for being rude, and she said, "I really do love it." Something you should know about my daughter is she will manipulate situations I wonder where she gets it from. Where she acts like the victim and has been manipulating me her entire life. I mean, the apple doesn't fall
okay,
too far from
so-
the tree.
I was kind of with her the first part, like, but now like that last part. How long have you hated your daughter? Like straight
There's
up.
also that concept where not everyone is good at giving reactions. I've been told on multiple occasions that like I'll basically I love it, but I like everyone's like it doesn't look like you like it, and like but I do. I just like the only time I ever like react with a lot of reaction on my face is if someone makes me like bust out laughing, which apparently is really easy to do. But if you don't make me gut laugh, then I basically am expressionless.
Yeah, same. It's
or angry looking.
Yeah, I just have resting.
Yeah, I get that.
I just have resting sad face.
Same.
And like, my biggest problem right now is like expect us to foot the bill. You're the parent.
Yeah.
Also, she has a job.
She has a job. She's paying for her own stuff.
Like, you're the parent at the like. She has a job, so like I shouldn't have to pay for her school supplies. You're the parent.
So I'm gonna
Help.
go ahead and assume that this is a college student.
No, they said they were 15.
I don't know.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
did they?
daughter
Yeah.
15.
Oh god,
right
never
here.
mind. Screw that. No, they
they're
can
the
think that.
parent.
Also, this last line,
Yeah, so
like
she's
how
a job
she's.
at 15.
I mean, you can have. I've had a job when I was 14.
Yeah.
So I didn't get one until I was like
Yeah,
17.
because I was poor up until
yeah,
some
and
age.
I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
I will say it out loud. I was spoiled as hell.
Here's
Yeah, different
and
upbringings.
then, like,
But
oh my god.
but also the last line, they have such a low opinion of their daughter.
Manipulating my whole life. I remember that moment she was born. She looked me in the eyes, and I knew at that moment I was being manipulated.
I was raising an asshole.
It's like, bro. First of all, if she has these tendencies, who do you think they learned it from? Second
Yes.
of all, you're the parent. I don't know how much I need to stress this. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay.
Yeah,
The story's not over. Maybe it'll turn.
yeah.
Anyway, as time went on, she would ask me and my husband if we would like to play Mario Kart, and I told her I'm too old for that cartoon game.
Hmm. Okay, so this is a really lame mom.
But she did put Christ in Christmas, so what are you expecting?
Oh, maybe very religious.
And my husband being wrapped around her manipulative little finger will play with. Bro.
Oh no, they were gonna
Oh
spend
no,
time
I have to
together.
spend time with my daughter? Oh, God forbid that I spend time with my daughter. Oh, Christ, miss.
Yeah, using that gift that I was upset that she was saying that she didn't have. Like, you're upset that she's using the gift that you got her.
We spent enough time together when
So-
she was inside of me.
So, are you, like, mad that she's not happy about using her console, or are you mad now that she's using her console? Make up your fucking mind, you actual fucking... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it'll
Okay.
change. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe
It won't.
Maybe it'll get better. One day, I saw she was playing Mario Kart, and I said, "Now that's not so bad, is it?" And she said she's playing online, and I promptly blocked the machine from the internet because who knows who's behind that screen.
Oh.
It doesn't. You can't.
Well, you can't even talk to people
You can't.
on Mario
It's
Kart, can you?
Mario Kart. No, you cannot. It's Mario Kart. It's not like Fortnite where you just hear just the worst shit. This is Mario Kart.
Victory Royale.
Oh, I'm about to get down. But it's Mario Kart. It's Mario.
Yeah, it's
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Oh.
You don't talk. You throw shells at each other. That's it.
She got upset about it, but I told her that we don't play with strangers on the internet. But
You know what?
you won't play with her You won't play with your daughter. Who else is she supposed to play with? As time went past, I noticed she never plays the game by herself, and I called her out on it by saying that she made me spend hundreds of dollars for this machine that she didn't pick stick over, please.
Right, okay.
She said she watches YouTube and other stuff, and I told her this is a game machine. It's meant for games, and banned her from using it for anything else other than games. She has completely stopped using it now, and I told her she needs to invite her friends, and she said she doesn't have any, despite the fact she clearly told you that prior. And her entire grade isolates her and ostracizes her, which is ridiculous and obviously not true. And I told her to stop lying, and she said it is true. And I said, well, if you weren't such a manipulative, spoiled brat, maybe you'd have friends, and maybe I should just return this machine then, huh? She said, go ahead, and went to her room. That set me off. How dare she waste my time and money, and then act ungrateful for the thoughtful gift I paid her for her, and now she's telling me to return it? I said I would return it, and just as an empty threat to get her act together, and now she wants me to return it. So basically, she was using it for not that's so dumb. It's like, so you took away, like she said before that she was debating on getting it, but she didn't have any friends, which is why she didn't get it.
And
you
then
got
you
it for her anyway,
anyways.
and then she doesn't have any friends to play it with. You get upset that she's wants to play with her family. That's not good enough. You're like, basically, she just wants her to sit there alone playing by herself.
Nave Darling from chat says, I understand wanting to protect your kids from strangers on the internet, but this is going overboard and there's no way to communicate with anyone on Mario Kart. That's just absurd in an educated state. Okay, this wouldn't have been an issue, lady, if you just played... Yeah, and you're right, Maeve. But this wouldn't be an issue, lady, if you just spent time with your daughter. She wanted to play with you, and she has no one to play with. Why do you think that dad plays with her? Because it's not just the game that they're playing, it's the quality time spent together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
play with your kids, man.
Yeah, but then it's also, she specifically said she doesn't have any friends, so that's why she wasn't going to get it herself. And then then when she finds a way around it, playing online with people, you block her online. She uses it for some other way, you block that. It's like, you need to be playing video games on here by yourself. Like, it's one of those concerts like, well, why don't you have friends? Like, she's just under this impression like, she's lying to me about having friends. Why would she lie to you about having friends?
Have you seen any of them?
Like, who would, like, really lie about not having friends? Like,
Yeah.
you could joke about not having friends. Me and Pix joke about it all the time. But, like, when like, your daughter is telling you straight up she's not buying a console because she doesn't have friends, maybe she's being serious in that she doesn't have friends like that. Like,
She should go get Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
oh,
But
I'm just
word.
saying.
so
I know it's not a
so
good solution.
Oh,
with a lot of these, because obviously we have no proof that any of these posts are real or fake. We're taking it as is because that's all we get. But in my opinion, it sounds like it's a fake. It sounds fake.
it can't be real. This is
It doesn't sound real.
This is this is rage bait, and it succeeded because I am just fuming.
Yeah.
I play
Or not.
I play with Roblox and Fortnite with my kids. One as a way for us to bond in their environments, and two to protect them from strangers on the internet. I don't understand why people spend time with their kids. Your child isn't manipulated for wanting one-on-one time with their parents. Jesus, exactly.
Yeah.
This can't be real. This is
also,
so upsetting that this cannot be real.
yeah. Also, when I was scrolling through these stories and stuff, just to make sure no very
Yeah.
triggering subject matter is around.
Of
I
course.
clicked on the original one here, and the username of the poster was ungrateful brat daughter. And also, I can't click on the profile because it's deleted.
Yeah, this is
So-
a rage bait account. Like they
Yeah,
succeeded.
it
I am
just
upset.
looks fake.
Yeah, this. You know what you need? We need a scale. We need a ranking. like 1 to 10.
Like after we read all the stories, we rank them.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, as of
Kigu's getting mad as someone without empathy. I don't care.
oh. It's good. I mean, like, if this is real, because we have no proof otherwise, then this mom is crazy, bad, all around, just doesn't want her daughter to be happy.
This is like so
I mean-
this is so absurd. This cannot be real. This is
Yeah.
rage baiting.
I
Thank you, Maeve. On one
You know,
to
the
10
only thing that points to it being mildly possible is when you go scroll up.
Okay. Let's see.
Now, if you look at the title, the Christ miss means she's just like a stupid religious person.
Yeah.
I could see a stupid religious person doing all those things. Why aren't you living in the old-fashioned ways where you have friends and don't play with people on the internet? And
and of course that's not to say religion is stupid. Believe what you want to believe. This person is like quite like I would actually argue the
Right.
opposite. They're so hard pushing on the whole Christ part about that this is like 100 like that just confirms for me this is just rage bait. Like
Yeah.
I
Also,
know, but
they don't bring up
that's the template.
they don't bring up any of those beliefs. They don't bring up any religion or any like values at all. And I don't know why it's capitalized like that. So.
They'd probably be throwing them at you left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is rage bait. On a scale of 1 to 10, just assuming that this is real, I put this at like a 9.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So
But this is such a rage bait that I'm putting it as 0.
Yeah.
Like this is not real. This can't be real. This is totally not real.
Well, what do you say, Pix?
I say we should push her off a bridge.
Okay. Yeah.
Push her off a bridge.
Make it
off
look
out
like
of
an
10.
accident.
Push her out of bridge out of 10. Nice.
Yeah.
My rating is hit her with the blue shell.
That's applicable.
I like it.
Okay. Next story. We got another "Am I the asshole?" here. Let me bring it up. Boop.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to be in control of this because I would be going through the tabs and be like, all right, so one of the assholes, and one of the tabs would just be a picture of Kigu.
Okay.
Alright, you're
Let's see. Do you want to read
Am I
this one,
reading
Pix? Because
All right. Am I the asshole for not participating in my fiance's weird Xmas underwear tradition?
I just saw I didn't read this. I just saw the title. And I'm like, okay.
that is
This year I
that is
celebrated-
an opener. Sorry.
What have I come into?
That's fine.
We're doing a stream right now.
God damn it, Agent. Hey, Agent.
Talking about underwear. I'm
We're
wearing
streaming right now, man.
I'm wearing some blue boxes right now. What about you guys?
I
I
have
don't even know.
I have 50 pairs of the exact same underwear because I got them mass produced for cheap.
Nice.
Wait, you got the you had them personally mass produced?
I have an uncle in China who like runs a factory, so I got them all for like cents on a dollar. But I had to
From all that
buy them
child
in
labor,
like
huh?
I had to like do it in mass quantity. And look, capitalism.
Wait, you live in
Those
China?
those children are great sewers, right?
No, I live in the U.S. My uncle
Oh,
works
okay.
he's
Ah,
like
okay,
one of
okay.
the like factory.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said. So the children did a great job, right?
Someone, Mike is really giving out static and feedback. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's really loud, distracting. 1 second.
Hey, what's
Is it
going
me?
on?
I don't think it's me.
It's probably me.
It's Agent.
It's probably me.
Wait.
Sorry.
Wait, is there noise in the background? Is it me?
No. Talk about my stream. It's probably
Oh,
me.
okay.
1 second. Let me see if I can fix that.
Still gonna blame Agent.
Do you think when you buy clothes in China and the tags say made in China, do you think they just say like made down the road?
I mean,
Ah.
China's a big place.
Oh, hydrate. Everyone hydrate. You guys too.
Man, I've been hydrating this whole time.
I drink a gallon of water like every day.
I drink like 4 bottles of Propel a day.
I drink a lot of gamer subs.
They're not gonna sponsor you just because you're drinking their stuff.
They will. Hopefully.
All right, I think I might have fixed it. No, don't be sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Like, I do appreciate people like doing Overwatch my streams. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, feel free to insult Kigu for it.
Yeah.
And Agent.
I'm a professional.
And Agent.
Agent's not here anymore. He dipped.
What's your point?
Fair enough.
What's your point?
All right.
All right, back to reading this. This
Thank you.
Christmas, I celebrated. This Christmas, I celebrated Christmas with my fiance's family for the first time. Before we went to my fiance's parents' house, my fiance warned me that his parents usually come short in the amount of food they cook for Christmas dinner, and there's often not enough for everyone. What I didn't expect, though, was to be expected to participate in the family's weird tradition. Apparently, they have a long-standing tradition where instead of drawing stars, instead of drawing straws, they'll throw all of their underwear in a bin and then take turns wearing a blindfold and draw a pair of underwear from the pile. And drawing the smallest pair of underwear correlates to drawing the smallest straw. I had never heard of this tradition, so I felt blindsided when right before Christmas dinner, my fiance's mom yelled out it was time to pull the straws to decide the order of who got the plate up their food first in case there wasn't enough for everyone. At first, I thought the family was joking when they announced this, so I laughed, which made my fiance get real defensive. I volunteered to get food last so I wouldn't have to participate, but my fiance just got more annoyed and asked me to try to be a little bit more agreeable. The whole thing was kind of weirding me out, so I called an Uber and went home. Now things are real tense between me and my fiance, since he now says I've made a bad impression by acting like I was too good for their family tradition. Am I the asshole? No, you are not.
Yeah, I think they're the asshole.
Really?
I don't think that. No, there's a limit here, man.
I think
It's
they're
like,
the
first of
asshole.
all,
Go
no,
ahead.
no.
You defend it. Go. Yeah, go.
okay, so they went the fiance. First of all, that is something you warned them about right out the gate. Like, why would you not say something like that? Is so weird and so uncomfortable. It's so I can't believe it's even real. And I'm hoping this is another crap bull post too, because I don't want that to be real. But
I actually do believe this is real because families, a lot of families have weird ass traditions.
I don't care. That is so inconceivably stupid. And what that is okay. So this is concerningly problems on multiple ends. Like, one, the idea being you should have warned your fiance about that. That's just cruel.
Number one.
And
Yeah.
two, it's like the fact that you guys have to create a drawing straws thing because you don't make enough food. Here's a solution: make enough food.
Or like
Dumbasses.
get a potluck.
Yeah.
People bring their
There
own
are
food.
so many solutions to this, and the concept is like, oh, my fiance's not being agreeable. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you just need to let them slide. Like, if you're getting married, maybe learning to let your significant other slide on things when they don't feel comfortable. That's kind of important. That's kind of an important, skill to have.
Blood Rich Raven says, "What's the smallest undies? A thong?" I actually have an answer to this. Look up asymmetrical man thong. That's probably the smallest underwear that I could think of. That's neither here nor there.
Man, huh?
I don't think we've heard of that.
Triangle in front of your junk.
Asymmetrical
there's-
man thong, where it's literally an asymmetrical man thong.
Well, now I'm gonna look this up.
No, look it off
screen.
screen. Don't
I
look
will
it up.
not. I will. No, I will. I
Is
refuse.
that-
I will never look that up, no matter what.
Maeve
Time
says
to
who
add
does
this to my
that.
Google search history.
Maeve says who does that and throws it into a bin. Okay, all right. For the sake of humor, because I also think that they're not an asshole, but for the sake of just
Whoa!
No.
Oh my god!
No. Continue. I want. No. Give us the explanation. I want to hear this. Go on.
okay. Look, so I'm gonna try to do some leaps of logic for why they're an asshole. So you're gonna have to follow me on this.
Okay.
This is the man. This is hard. This is like their own like personal family tradition. Yes, I agree. The fiance, the OP, should have gotten some sort of like heads up that this isn't a thing. But at the same time, like this is kind of their household that you're being invited to, and just going up and leaving. I can't defend this. No, they're not the asshole. This is just weird.
Yeah. Also,
I
like,
can't defend
Is
it.
it
I tried.
with the whole putting down the like, and also they didn't warn her.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Was,
If
like
if he was,
everything,
yeah, go on. Sorry.
it's like, does everyone just put their current underwear in the jar? What is everyone just dropping trowel right there and just putting it in a box?
Yeah, that's what Maeve was asking. Like, do you just take off your underwear, put it into a bin? It's like, first of all, I don't want to know if anyone in my family is wearing a thong.
Yes.
Two, I really don't want to know if anyone's wearing an asymmetrical man thong. Let's not like push the boundaries.
Also,
because I know.
also my outburst earlier because I saw that. So
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This would be different. 100% different if the fiance had a heads up. In which case they would have been the asshole, but she wasn't given a heads up.
right.
Which makes her not the asshole. Because this is so bizarre that you need to have some sort of heads up in order to play along with this. Now, if she was given a heads up, decided then that she wanted to go, and then left like that, then she would be. Because she was given like thought in advance. But she didn't. So there's no defending this. They're not the asshole.
Yeah.
Also-
Not to mention, it's like, I feel bad for it because in general, because that means it like how you basically have to avoid every Christmas dinner from now on.
Yeah.
Be like think 5 years down the line you have a kid. No, like why do we not go to grandma's for Christmas? Trust me, we have
You want to
reasons
keep
for
your
that.
pants on. You want to keep your pants on, don't you, boy?
Oh, there's a thought. This has only involved the adults, or this has also involved the kids?
Oh yeah, that.
Oh no.
Also,
It doesn't
also,
mention any
what's-
children, I believe.
I hope
yeah,
not.
but if it well, at one point the poster had to be a child with these parents.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Fiance.
Oh,
Also,
that's
it's like,
weird.
That's even
Yeah.
Weird.
that's a huge red flag. Yeah, maybe you're right. That's a huge red right there when I start thinking
I
about
don't-
that. No,
yeah.
you're not the asshole. That's not.
You're just yeah,
We're
you're
going.
the hero in this.
We might need to just move on because this is getting real dark.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this.
Here's a lighter note. What if she wasn't wearing any?
That would have
Or
been
she
funny.
meant to
That would be
just
would've
funny.
been funny.
pants on.
That would have been a great response. Like not wearing any.
I mean, it's easily disproven, but also no one's gonna push you on that.
Yeah. Plus,
Let's go to the
you know,
comments.
what if they were pads or something?
Yeah. Does OP respond to any of these? Hold on, let me see. Doesn't look like it.
The fact that OP doesn't respond is starting to make me believe that this isn't real.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but okay.
But it's just real enough that I'm willing to suspend my disbelief.
What the fuck? Not the asshole. This doesn't seem like it could possibly be real, but I also don't know how you'd come up with this, so I'm inclined to believe you. That's also where my head's at, because it's one kind of benign, but also just really out there that I feel like who would make up a story like this?
Yeah, like it's so benign, and like I almost want to be like Maeve and say that it is bait, but it's so it's so nonsensical and not harming per se that like
Right.
there's no reason to have this kind of story other than just to get a rise out of people.
Yeah.
Or it actually
I mean,
happened.
Number one, it's gross as fuck to have touch other people's dirty underwear. Yeah, also that. Also their family. What if you pull your mom's underwear? And also it happens to be a thong. I don't know. Ain't that weird? Think about that, chat.
No, I'm not thinking about my dead mom's underwear. We're
Oh,
good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Okay. Two, it's weird and embarrassing to have your underwear on display in front of everyone. Very true. Plus, imagine your underwear being the smallest or the largest pair. Yeah, like if you're wearing a
trust
thong
me.
or you're fat.
I have actually sort of experienced something like that before. So,
Really?
yes.
Okay. Or having a period stain on it. Okay.
Or discharge,
Or discharge. Right.
which is a completely
Like, there's-
normal thing to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes when, like for guys, when you go to the bathroom, you're peeing. Some of the stuff
Oh,
is
they're not talking about that.
still in there.
It's not talking
Well,
about that. Kind of, yeah, but yeah.
Well, that too, but I wasn't gonna go that route. So
fair.
I just meant when you find something awkward that you definitely don't want to see.
Yeah.
right, you're not expecting
Yeah,
to see
like-
other people's underwear, and you're not expecting for them to see
Yeah.
yours.
The only
Yeah, it's like,
context for this,
you don't want to be that close to the in-laws.
the only context I could see that this is like a real thing, is like they would have to be a family like Meet the Fockers,
Oh, that's
where everyone's so
Uh,
loosey goosey, but then that creates like an offspring that is like so not like their parents. You know,
funny. Hey, son, what pair
Yeah.
are you wearing today? Oh gosh.
the AI can make up a really wild stories. Childhood trauma right there. Yeah.
Mm.
my brain did go to AI.
Chat
Yeah.
GBT, come up with a weird Christmas story.
Something that's real enough that it's believable, but is obviously ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're not the
final
asshole.
verdict,
Not the asshole.
asshole.
No.
Yeah. no.
Also, question your relationship
Yeah.
with your in-laws. Well, not your in-laws. You're still fiance.
On the
but,
assumption
you know.
that it is real, yeah, you're not the asshole.
Yeah, and I'll be like, look, if we have kids, this tradition dies with our family.
Yeah.
I would even question at that point if you even want them to be part of your family, because I would not want to start a family with like someone like that. Not that I can, because
Nope.
I'm sterile, but yeah, no, I'm good.
Hmm. Next story. So this comes from the subreddit Best of Redditor Updates, which is a subreddit full of stories that are either have been updated a lot or are currently being updated and not concluded yet. So, but this still also falls under Am I the Asshole because it was reposted there.
Okay.
All right.
But everyone in chat to know that I'm currently swinging scissors around
All right.
because I don't have.
You
I don't
okay?
have a spinner.
Am I the asshole for laughing at a customer?
No.
I want to say no right off the bat, but let's let them cook. Let's let them cook. This happened to me yesterday at work, and it's something I will never forget. I work at an animal shelter, and I had a customer come in who I remembered a few weeks ago. A man had adopted this cat named Nelson. I remember this because Nelson's one of the few cats we listed as sensitive, so we keep them private in a private room where they can't be bothered with crazy younger cats. Because he came from a home where there was trauma. Due to this, he's extremely skittish and can misbehave on occasion. The man came in with Nelson, and the fact that there's like that bad of like just wrong words in general just makes me think of agents. So this probably is real. The man came in.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was thinking of Agent 2.
Yeah. The man came in with Nelson in the carrier and came to the front desk asking to talk to our manager and that he had a complaint. I asked him what the complaint was, but he insisted that he wanted to talk to the manager, Alan, who helped pick Nelson out. It takes me a few minutes to find Alan because we are generally all over the place here. And when we come back, Alan asked the guy what the issue is. Is the cat sick or did it hurt you, etc.? General things we ask people to roll up trying to roll up trying to return a pet. In most cases, we can work it out and make sure the animal doesn't have to be returned. I stuck around because I wanted to hear why this guy was trying to return this cat because, well, I'm nosy. He said he refuses to listen to any order I...
God, that.
Oh my gosh.
It's a cat.
Yeah, it's not like a dog.
As a former
where you can
cat
train
owner,
them.
bruh. Bruh. Alan and I were a little puzzled and asked what he meant. Alan said, we don't do his full training history, but most cats we know generally know the general word no because the tone behind it. Have you tried? The guy cut him off and said, he is choosing not to listen to me. I told him I told him the rules when he got home, and he ignored every single one. The guy went on a rant about how the cat was told to use a litter box, but he pissed on the floor multiple times. He was told not to go to the spare room, but still does, and so on. Right then, it clicked to me. This guy thinks the cat understands what he is saying. Scroll down.
Right.
I asked him, what? Oh, wait, do you think your cat can understand you like he understands the word you say to him? The man tilted his head and looked at me like I was an idiot and said, he's choosing not to. That's the fucking issue. I couldn't help but bust out laughing, and I busted out laughing so hard I almost teared up. That's just never anything I've heard of. Someone genuinely thinking animals can understand what humans are saying like they are also human. Long story short, I was told to leave the room by Alan, who figured out the issue, and I kind of feel like a dick because I guess the guy never had a pet before and hadn't really been around animals other than a few well-trained dogs, and he legit thought animals can understand you. My boss wasn't mad at me at all, but told me I acted very unprofessional, which I do agree to some extent. I don't think I was an ass, but I know I should have not laughed so hard. I was on kennel duty for the next 2 days. I shouldn't have laughed in front of him, but god damn, I couldn't help it. Edit 1. The cat was returned, but in this case, it seemed to be the best outcome. Also, shelters aren't always the worst situation for an animal. We love our babies at our shelter, not case for all though. Edit 2. I'll update when he finds his forever home.
I would FUREVER.
Yeah, this is the real post.
I would
Too
take
cringe
him.
not to be.
Yeah, I would take him myself, but I have a 13-year-old cat and 2-year-old lab, and so it's not real ideal household for that little guy.
Verdict, not the asshole, which I totally agree with.
Yeah, definitely not.
First of all, I would also bust up laughing. I wouldn't care.
For me, it would depend on my mood. If I'm in a bad mood, I would be extraordinarily annoyed. If I was in a good mood, then I'd laugh at him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say they are the asshole, however, totally in the right. Just because you're an asshole doesn't mean you're wrong.
Yeah,
they
doesn't
are
mean
an
you're a bad
asshole.
person.
Yeah. They are an asshole, but it's completely like justified. Like, this is so dumb. They shouldn't have laughed in front of the customer because the customer didn't know better. They are an asshole, however, that doesn't mean that they were in the wrong. They totally okay with laughing. Like, it's not mutually exclusive. They are an asshole, however, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
In this case, you're an asshole. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know. It's stupid people need to be treated poorly, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, like I
I
said, you could be an asshole, but that doesn't mean that you're in the wrong. This person's totally worth laughing at, but they're still an asshole because in the end of the day, they're still doing their job. They're not really supposed to. They are kind of being an ass, but that doesn't mean they're wrong.
I mean,
it doesn't mean they're wrong.
It's one of those concepts where the guy, like, it's not like he meant to laugh. It was just like he was sitting there trying to understand him, and it was so stupid that he involuntarily laughed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I can't help that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fine. You're an asshole, but like, this is completely understandable why you would be. It's fine. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be an asshole this time. Like, it's fine.
I will also say, I totally agree with you guys that he would be the asshole. Also because he did this in front of a customer, and it may shine negatively on the shelter itself.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You know what?
Just because you're an asshole doesn't mean you're in the wrong.
I've done things like that to customers before.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, we all know that I am the asshole, but the general concept is, like it looks bad on the shelf. There are times when it's okay to look bad because you don't want customers like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. That's okay. This case, you get a pass.
Okay, so you want to hear a fun little me being an asshole story about
What's
being
up?
a customer? Okay, so I worked at a Goodwill, right? And we had an employee who was the most worthless person I've ever met. And she just refused to do her job with basically whenever I'd walk in, they'd be like, Pix, you're with this person tonight, which means you're doing all the work tonight. And I was like, no, management basically said that to me.
Right.
We all acknowledged that the person was worthless. Like I had literally got them to stop putting me on teams with her because I was like, can I stop working with her? And they're like, yeah. And then when everyone else got mad, why does Pix not have to work with them? Because he asked. But I was stuck with him that night. So I said, okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna do all of the grunt work and get all the stuff done that night. And all she has to do is just ring, and I'll go up and ring the other thing if they need help. One customer, just one customer that comes in.
Yes.
And now this is a guy who has has a little like wheelbarrow thing with the oxygen right in his nose. So she's bagging this little like dollhouse for him, and she can't get it in there because she's being stupid. So she starts saying, Pix, I need your help. Pix, I need your help. And then I am trained to ignore her. And management actively told me I could ignore her. So I did. And so I'm ignoring her. She got over the damn intercom and called me. I was like 10 feet away. And I'm like, and I told her to leave me alone, and I yelled it. And I was sitting there while I was getting work done. And eventually, and I just kept ignoring her. And then the customer comes over to me and says, what the hell, man? She's calling for your help. She needs help bagging this. And I looked at what they had and she can do it herself. She's not helpless. There's only one customer. There's no line here. You're fine. And he goes, man, if I was, and he's just sitting there saying crap at me. He goes, man, if I was your age back in your day, I would deck you so hard. And I looked at him and I'm looking and thinking I could just reach out, pull the thing out of his nose, and he would collapse. And I just look at him. Yep. And I just sit there. Hey, Seth. Oh no! Save that. Save the victory speech. So basically, he starts threatening me, right? And I'm saying, I'm sure you could, sir. I'm quite weak, sir. I bet you beat my ass, sir. I'm laughing at him the whole time, right? Just laughing at his threats. And my manager comes out. What's the problem? And explains the whole thing at me. And it explains the whole thing. And she goes, okay. And she goes, Pix, come back with me to the back room with me. I'm like, yes. So we go back there. No, this girl's the same age as me. We went to college together. We didn't know each other, but we have a mutual friend. And she closes the door. She looks at me. She's like, what the man? Just goes, yeah, what the hell were you doing? And I just told her everything.
There's no blaming you?
Yeah, because I was being an asshole to the customer.
Oh, okay.
And I was literally just saying, yes, sir. I'm sure you can beat me. I'm a weak little boy. I'm just being an ass the whole time. So, and she just she goes, she just let me off. She's like, I'm just gonna give you a warning because you're a best employee, and everyone knows this other person's completely worthless. But but the best part is the best part of it is, aside from ignoring them, doing all that. So this guy shows up the next day, right? Apologizes to me for being a complete and utter asshole, and that it was not my fault. And every single time he'd come in after that, he'd be like, "Hey man," and just try to be extra friendly to me because I stood up to him because he was trying to bully me. And I'm like, no, none of that crap. I'm not doing any of that stuff. It's like one person. There's only one person in the store. She can bag the stupid thing. She was just being lazy. I can't lift this dollhouse. Yes, you can. It's a piece of plastic and not a big one. She just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, this is a case where you're an asshole, but you're completely justified. Just like this person. They're an asshole, completely justified. It's okay. Sometimes you have to be an asshole. And that's okay.
Yeah. I do agree with that. Against what my Asian parents taught me.
Yes, same.
Seth says he has enough points for 104 more victories.
Oh my god.
That's why it's an interesting concept since you both have the Asian parents' families, but I'm as white as hell.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up.
Good news. OP updated. Good news, ladies and gents. Some of you may remember the previous post. If not, read it because it's hilarious and it has a cute cat. The news: Our boy Nelson found a forever home. He got adopted 8 days ago, and I've been waiting to see if it stuck before posting. Nelson became top priority to adopt out, as he was one of our most difficult but favorite cats that we took care of. He became pet of the month and got the attention of an older gentleman who came in, get this, with a printed out copy of our Facebook post. It was very adorable of him. This man automatically took us as a great candidate for Nelson, since he was an experienced cat owner. He had a bit of a sad story. His wife passed last year, and their 18-year-old Tabby passed away 4 months ago. He was very lonely and just wanted a new friend, but didn't want to get a young cat. He is older and didn't have the energy to take care of a demanding cat. Nelson was absolutely perfect. I have seen very, very heartwarming moments with pets and their new families, but this one was a top. As you guys may remember, Nelson is a cranky asshole that you couldn't help but love. He's like me. Oh no, he's like Pix, a cranky asshole. There you go.
Yeah.
He's not really.
No, that's you.
No,
That's
you're
you.
cranky. I'm just an asshole. He's not really nice, but and he is standoffish. But I shit you not, when we brought him to the meeting room, he pranced over to the man and hopped onto his lap. My jaw almost hit the floor. After 30 minutes, if Nelson going apeshit over this man was adopted, he was adopted and went off to his new home. The man has sent us photos and updates of Nelson since then, and it seems to be going very, very well. I guess he speaks cat. I won't be posting photos as the man is in them, and, not trying to get in trouble at work again. Thank you guys for being Nelson's biggest fans, and I'm totally stoked that both of them got a happy ending together. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice update.
That's a nice
and also
update.
very
The
conclusive.
general concept is that people who work at like animal shelters are like best kind of people. I would assume. Like, you have to have patience to deal with all those like animals who are traumatized, and you have to really care. I feel like those are people who work at those kind of shelters are probably top tier people.
I would
You
hope.
pay them more.
I would hope.
I would
hope
I don't I don't want any of them abusing the animals or whatever,
Yeah.
I mean, from everything I've ever seen about animal shelter stories and people who told me that they wanted to work at them, they've always been top tier people. Like that's one of those jobs where you have to care,
Right.
and it's
I
also
understand that,
accepting. It's also accepting that the animals, because they're animals and they might be problematic. Where it's like teachers are like, I care about kids, and then they meet kids. Never mind.
Yeah. That's how I would feel. Like if I was a teacher, I would not. I have nephews, and they're the only children I will tolerate around me.
I work at a school district, and trust me, those teachers, they do not like these children.
So, verdicts. Cyber.
Asshole, but totally agreeable.
Picks.
He's so justified that I can't say he's an asshole.
I say that he's an asshole, but it's okay. Sometimes being the asshole is acceptable.
I mean, this time it got the perfect owner here.
Yeah.
I see this guy was nothing but win at every stage.
All right. What a nice turnaround for a moment.
All right. Next story. It is another "Am I the Devil?" Also, I know these were generally Christmas ones, but I ran out of good ones. Others were just kind of really messy or too long.
Sure.
This one's not Christmassy, but still, am I the asshole? Well, am I the devil? But still.
Take it away, Pix.
Am I a creep for hitting on a waitress who looked like my dead wife?
Oh my god! What an intro!
Yeah, I saw this and I'm
okay.
like, damn.
Hey,
This was from 2 years ago.
Is that I was about to say, is that literally
it's,
all there is?
Here it is.
All right. My 46 male wife.
Oh no.
OP saying the 46
he's saying that about
wife is
himself.
46
My.
and a half.
Oh, okay. My wife passed about 2 years ago. Since then, I haven't had the courage or desire to try and date. My kids are all in college, so I try to go out for dinner by myself once a week just to get out of the house. Feel this guy. When I got to the restaurant, I glanced at the menu, and when I saw my waitress show up, I was immediately struck by how much she looked like my past wife. I ordered my food, and I worked up the nerve when she came back to give it to me to ask her out to dinner. She laughed and said she would think about it, and then she left. I felt good asking until I had done eating, and a different waiter came out to take payment. I asked him what happened to the previous waitress, and he told me that she didn't feel comfortable serving me anymore and asked him to clear her table for her. I felt so embarrassed after putting myself out there and getting rejected like that. I thought it would have been okay, and it would have been better just to have heard a simple no from her. Was I the asshole for asking her out? No.
Okay, here, I'll start off. Here's what it is, and this is coming from someone who's been in the food industry. This woman is working right now, and he asked her out in the middle of his meal. And it put her in a very uncomfortable position where she had to ask someone to take the table for her. Because when he asked, he was expecting her to come back and give him an answer, which isn't really fair to ask of this woman.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking too. If this was the end of the meal, completely different.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been the asshole because there's no expectation that she has to interact with this person again. But the fact that he was in the middle of eating. Now, in the scale of like 1 to 10, if this person is an asshole, they're like a 4. It's like not the most egregious thing, but it's still like real asshole move. Because
he just went about it the wrong way.
Yeah. Like in of itself is not a problem. In of itself is not a problem.
It's one of those things where I feel like it's probably more of a situation where he finally got up the courage to ask and didn't think about the timing.
Yeah. Exactly, which is why it's not that egregious. If 5 is like average, like you're just like kind of an asshole, this guy's below average. He's not.
Yeah, he's not like a terrible person. Also, I don't understand why this is reposted on Am I the Devil, because he's not close.
He's not a creep. He's just a guy that just misunderstood timing. And in fairness to him, he hasn't been in the dating pool for that while, so maybe he just forgot the ROEs when it comes to like when people are working and asking them. Because the problem here is the power dynamic, which is the huge issue here, because he's the customer, and they're in the middle of this transaction, which is the meal. And to ask them out is, and he probably didn't mean it this way, but it is in a way a quid pro quo. Because if she said no, there's a possibility that the guy might have been upset. She didn't want to deal with that kind of like dangerous situation. Potentially dangerous. And again.
Potentially,
and again,
statistically, yes.
Yeah, and again, this like most likely the guy wasn't thinking that far. Like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't actually was thinking of anything malicious. In fact, there was probably nothing malicious about it, and he just wound up the courage and asked her out. The problem is that there's too many instances, unfortunately, of customers who get upset and retaliate when someone is in the middle of working. Now, if the person again asked at the end of the meal, fine, no problem. Like there is no quid pro quo anymore. The lady can go off her day, reject the guy, and just move on. It's fine. The problem is that she has to come back.
I've only had one situation like that, and when it took me not long enough to get the courage, and I went up and gave the girl my number when I left.
Yeah. That's a good way, because either you give her the number and then give her the option to answer later, and even though if you're not going to be hearing from them, or like leave the number on the receipt. That's something I saw all the time when I was in the food industry.
That was a humble brag. I saw you.
What?
I saw you.
No,
that was a humble brag. Wow.
No,
Hey, Pix, listen to this dude. Yeah, I got that all the time. You know, it wasn't a big deal that people left me their numbers. Yeah. Listen to this dude.
Okay, tell us how many numbers have you gotten?
Yep. If it's more than 2, I'm impressed.
Hey, look how much he's hesitating. It's double digits.
It's got to be double digits. Yo, listen to this humble brag, Pix. Yeah, I saw that all the time. I saw that. Look at this guy. Wow, this guy.
Yeah, 300.
Try to be
damn.
slick.
No.
Try to just slide that under. Yeah, okay.
I didn't have Riz before Riz was a thing.
It was me. Sorry. Yeah, sure.
Tiger invented Riz.
Yeah.
Nah.
The Tiger was
Yeah,
Riz
so
before Riz was Riz.
Yeah. That grassy field that he's in, he's hunting at that restaurant.
Picks.
We
I
know
would
it.
have Strike. I would have called you back.
Picks this guy trying to be slick, trying to slide that on the table and think we wouldn't notice. Trying to be slick. Who is this dude right here? This dude. Get out of here.
With the lionesses, my man.
Mom.
Well,
Or lions.
Are
I
we
mean,
talking
whatever takes your fancy. I don't know how you swing.
man. I don't know.
With the Rafikis.
What's a Rafiki?
Oh, Rafiki? What? What are
is
you
that?
on
Lion
about?
King.
What you on about?
I don't know. I just immediately went to like Lion King and like
Alright,
up the combo
Back
with the Rafiki.
back on subject. This
All
guy
right,
this guy is an
so, yes.
asshole on a technicality. He probably
Yes.
isn't an asshole really. Like this is just an honest mistake. But in the
It's
situation
weird. It is weird that he had to add in the whole looked like my ex-wife. Like you didn't need to add those
Ew.
details.
I mean, well, maybe that's why people were putting him on Amadeus, because if this did work out for him and like the girl did end up dating him, she would still like one day find out that that's the reason he asked her out,
but
like
that's-
because
but-
she looked
I mean,
like
that just means you have preferences.
yeah, that doesn't mean anything. So here's the thing. Like equivalent to that would be like I prefer like androgynous looking people. That's my preference. So like the people that I tend to go towards are people that kind of just look the same across the board. That like saying that you have like it looked like my past wife doesn't mean anything more than like this person looks like my preference. That's fine.
Like if you just have a type.
Like if you just have a type, it's okay to have preferences. It's always okay to have standards. It's fine. Like I don't see much problem with that. Because it could start off that the reason why he was attracted to her because he looked like the past wife, but if they started dating, it could develop into something more. Like let's not kid ourselves. The first thing that we get attracted to a person is our preferences, whether that be their personality or the way that they look. And sometimes it's that shallow, and that's fine because when you're in a relationship, it tends more often than not, and sometimes it doesn't, but more often than not, it develops into something more, and that's fine. So I don't really see an issue with that. The issue I have is just the timing. The guy's an accidental asshole.
Yeah.
I'm in the category where I feel bad for him. I kind of wish he had gotten the W.
Same, I do, but I wish that he got the W just like for one of the bros, but like it's not the right way to go about it.
But, like,
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and now he goes, well, I can never go back to this restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and rightly he shouldn't. Like that's he really shouldn't.
I hope it wasn't I hope it wasn't a favorite restaurant.
Yeah, right. Man, now I have to go to a different Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's Olive Garden. Oh, when you're here, your family. I lost my family
My family's dead.
Again.
again. Oh gosh.
All right.
But on the side of the waitress, like she did do the right move,
Oh,
like
100%.
asking someone to take over because statistically, like because of society and stuff, potentially he is a dangerous person. Like
I know. I've been the one who's intercepted those kind of people for female employees at different places. Yeah, I've had people come and go, Pix, there's this person who's hitting on me. Can you go deal with them? I'm like, yeah,
she's
I'm
not
a big
the asshole.
guy.
That is
yeah.
a great thing that she was able to do that and could rely on her coworkers. That's perfect. That's ideal. That is honestly the best course of action she could have taken.
I've always been that person they go to because I'm usually the biggest guy that work in there.
Same.
I'm
Go ahead, Kigu, say same.
I can't say same because I'm never the biggest one there. I have a stealth
I
build
know.
and I'm short.
Hey
But
man,
you're
I've
both-
seen you. You got meat. You got
I do
like
have
that.
meat, but I also like don't show it off because I like just being the unassuming Asian guy who's just oddly strong for no reason.
And then you see me rip your shirt off.
I like being.
like,
if you
Kigu,
ever watch,
we need you.
if you ever watch Eminence of the Shadow, I just like being the background character.
Yeah, Eminence
Yeah.
from Shadow.
Dude, I related
And
to
then be
that
like,
guy
right,
so hard.
we need you, Kigu. And he's like, all right. And then like Kigu just walks in, like, what are you getting him for? Then he rolls up his sleeves. Oh,
Just like it's like that anime thing where like he just like flexes, and all of a sudden like everything just shoots upwards.
he goes Master Roshi from original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Kigu's Master Roshi.
Is that a double entendre strike? I'm just kidding. Okay. So, the next story is probably going to be our last story because I didn't have too many in the docket for today.
Yeah, no worries.
And also to keep these under two hours, so they're easier to chop up. So this is a complete 180 from what we've been doing because we've been doing Am I the Asshole and Redditor updates, Am I the Devil, but they all relate to Am I the Asshole. This one is from Today I Fucked Up, which is a subreddit about people who mess up
About my life.
so dramatically that they can't really tell people close to them.
Oh.
Damn
And
it. Kigu, why did you make a subreddit about me? I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
oh, you'll
Okay.
enjoy this one because I've read this one before and you'll see.
You're just trying to spite me for making that "Am I Asshole" one about you, huh?
What can I say? What can I say? Tit for tat, my friend. Tit for tat.
I'll read this one. Today I fucked up by not looking before I sat down. Floor 8 of the place of my employment inside the men's shitter. I'm sitting there doing my sit-down business because boss makes $1 and I make a dime. I've just finished the dirty work and I'm about to perform my ablutions, which is what it's just
pooping.
wiping his ass or something.
Yeah.
But I delay it because it's a paid to shit thing. Digging around on Reddit a bit. At this point, I feel something jump onto my balls.
Oh.
Oh God.
Something I never hoped I would ever experience, let alone talk about on the internet. I shrieked. Not a barbarian shriek, not a Viking shriek, psycho shower scene shriek. A huntsman spider
Oh my
crawled
god!
out of the toilet bowl and jumped onto my low-hanging fruit. And if you didn't know, huntsman spiders are the
Australia.
biggest spiders in the world. They're not poisonous. They're like completely harmless.
And they're pretty
Sort
friendly
of.
too.
Yeah, they're about the size of
They're like a foot by
someone's
foot.
hand.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like,
And they are the reason fire was invented.
Yes. I bat the spider off, smacking myself in the nuts. I keel over in pain. Spider dead. Good news. My banshee wail has not gone unanswered. Bad news. Someone comes into the bathroom and knocks on the stall. Mate, you all right in there?
See,
Have you-
Australia.
No, but
Mate.
yeah, it's very Australian coded. Have you fallen over? I'll call an ambulance. No, fine. Everything good. Just slipped. Fine. No need to call ambulance. You can leave now. I flushed the world's smallest sexual predator to try and retain some of my inner pride. Wash my hands and make the very, very long trek back to my desk. My manager's desk isn't too far from the bathroom, and he comes up to me afterwards. What happened in there? Is everything all right? Yeah, everyone's fine. And then I make the dumbest decision of my life and explain to him what happened. And the audacity of the man, he laughs. He laughs so hard.
dude,
Actually,
he's the asshole, but this is one of them times where it's justified.
yeah. He has to sit down so he doesn't hurt himself. His hyena kookaburra hybrid laughter has gotten the attention of some of the other members of my team. They're looking to get in on the funny joke. Boss man wheezes, get him to tell them, holy shit. And because I'm incredibly susceptible to peer pressure, I tell them like a fucking gimp. I'm gonna skip past most of the laughter because it went on for what felt like forever. I come back from lunch. Boss man and 2 other members of my team come up to me as I'm sitting back down at my desk, getting ready to get back to work. Boss man is holding a piece of paper. Look, we need to chat about something. I brought two of your friends from the team to the as support, since this is obviously something that's isn't easy to talk about. I'm confused. I have a blank HR report here. I'll need you to fill this out. You confided in me that you were sexually harassed in the workplace, and it is my duty of care to make sure the perpetrator is brought to justice. Under the space where it says which hand did they assault you with, put ×8. We understand this is a traumatic experience for you, and I just wanted you to know that every resource we have is here for you. TLDR, I need to fake my own death because I screamed when a spider jumped onto my balls while I was on the toilet.
Oh man, that's great. Foss is totally an asshole, but this is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah, well, you know,
I love
you know,
it.
Bob-
Like, who cares?
Like,
What's
Bob, I see why he uses the bathroom for so long every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh gosh.
I'm so happy I don't live in Australia.
Oh,
man.
Australia's Earth on hard mode with huntsman spiders in the toilet.
They're just cute little guys. They're not little, but they are cute. But I would never
Yes.
want to ever see them in real life.
They're about like, okay, so from what I understand, the bodies of huntsman spiders are about an inch around, and their legs are about 6 inches around, 6 inches long, 6 to 4 inches. I may be wrong there, but what I'm saying is
I
they're
hate
huge.
spiders.
Yes.
I hate spiders. This fire exists for a reason, and this is
Yes.
the reason.
And that, like, because of the size, the spider fully clutched his balls. Like you take your hand and just, that is how it was.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing.
Let's imagine a face hugger, but on your balls.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I hate
Also,
spiders.
You know what else is kind of interesting? The thing is that he said he fucked up by not looking where he sat down, but he was there for a while. So what I'm assuming happened is that the spider was under the toilet seat, completely hidden, and then just used that opportunity. He was sitting there for a while to just
To knob on his
Grab his
nuts.
yes.
Well, haven't you ever seen the thing where it's like, if you're in Australia, you're supposed to flush the toilet first before sitting down because of that exact reason?
Oh, really? That's a rule?
Yeah. Yeah, it
You're
is.
just under the ring, just hiding there, ready to bite.
Yeah, that's the thing. They hide. That's a spot where they hide. So they say, like, if you go there and you, like, I've seen like YouTube videos, shorts of it, like you flush and then they just come, and it's like, well, bye.
Oh, that's a new thing. That's a new fear unlocked.
And now you know.
Okay, let's
You're
go
not
to
in
the comments.
Australia.
Flushing the world's smallest sexual predator and the HR form put this story over the top. That's very true. Like, obviously they're fucking with them. This is not a real HR report.
Yeah. It's like the ID 10T form.
Yeah. ×8. He assaulted you with all 8 of them. Let's see. Such an Australian thing. Huntsman spider, Aussie, maybe. Mate, could be British. General Kookaburra. Well, good day, mate. What is a kookaburra?
Kookaburra is.
I like a bird.
It's Kuwabara.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's me.
wait, did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right. Kookaburra, yeah.
Oh.
Remember that?
Oh,
that song,
Kuwabara.
the Kookaburra-
Isn't that the guy from
Kookaburra?
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Kookaburra?
Yeah, okay, there it is.
Yeah, you get.
Oh, it is a bird. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Yeah, haven't you ever heard that song, like, where they go, like, the Kookaburra fruit? I don't remember any of the lines. Other
That
than
was completely useless.
I'm trying to think of the song. It's like a little kid's song. Like, I really don't know the melody is in my head now, though.
Yeah. Okay. So here's something OP responded to. Thank you for renewing my mental subscription to be terrified of spider perpetrators every time you sit on the toilet. OP responds, mate, I've been needing to shit ever since I got home, and I'm having Nam flashbacks every time I look at my toilet. If I gotta live with this fear, so does everyone else. Yep.
I like this man. He decided I'm gonna give you all of you my pain.
Well, ain't that swell? And well, this wasn't an Am I the Asshole, but wasn't that funny?
Oh my goodness. Boss,
Okay.
definite asshole, but completely justified.
Completely.
Yeah, being hilariously mean to people is always justified.
As long as it's not like in like poor taste, then yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well-
mean, he went the extra mile.
He went the
there.
extra mile. I'm impressed.
I mean, it was still hilarious, and
Oh,
there was
yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. He's technically in the right. He's technically in the wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, that was the last story, and yeah, I had a good time.
yeah,
that was
this
good.
is fun.
I agree.
This is relaxing. Thank you.
Heck
And
yeah.
I can't help but read that top one on the right there.
Yeah.
Top one on the
Yep.
where? Over here? This
No,
one?
that,
No, go to your right.
Today I fucked up by
Oh,
thinking
that's
I was
on left.
actually
Right?
today I fucked up by thinking I was actually gonna do a good job during a threesome.
Hmm.
I already feel bad for that person.
Yep. Nope. No. no. don't.
Hold on. I'm gonna
It's
take
marked
this
as not
off
safe
of,
for work.
let me see. I'm just gonna skim over this to see if I can. Nope. I think there's very explicit stuff around
Yep.
here.
Let's not.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not
Yep.
gonna
Yep. let's
not gonna read that on stream, but yeah. Okay.
save it and then like skim over it off stream, and if it's good, we'll pick it back up next time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna open that and just put that on my other screen and read it for myself later.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for having
Anyways.
us.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do a lot more of these with guests and stuff, and you two are real cool with the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I side with the assholes at the time.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing.
I'm a kindred spirits.
Yeah, like some of these obviously were very serious problems, and some of the verdicts were bullshit.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's
Except
good
for
to know
Christmas
that we
Bomb,
have
who's
like
good.
autonomy when it comes to like these things, not just following the sheep.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Who would you like to raid, Mr. Host?
Let's see. I'll stop sharing screen, just so people on your don't see my Twitch Twitch recommended.
Why?
Oh, that you know how Twitch has been lately.
No, I do know what you're saying, but I haven't gotten a single one of those. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I had Silva send me a picture of the ones that she got. She's like, no, the pics, this is how it is. And I'm like, wow. Like I haven't gotten a single one. I've even scrolled through because I was like, nah, it's not as bad as everyone says. Couldn't find a single one. Not one.
Maybe
And I
I'm not
looked at all the
on
places.
Twitch enough for my algorithm to just focus on VTubers.
My
Let's see. Also, this was a great episode for the start of, the new name.
Prostrate.
Prostate of the internet.
Prostate of the Union.
Yeah. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking like news show or something.
All right. Who are you going for?
There are a lot of good people here.
When you find one, just put it into stream setup, and then we'll send them over that way.
Okay, let's see. It's real hard for me. There's just so many cool people. Why don't we raid one of my besties, Trip Starlake? Hold on, I'll copy paste her name in the chat.
that name sounds hard to spell.
She's playing Dark Souls 3. Okay, let's see. I'll go into the VC and drop it in the VC text chat. Boop. There we go.
The VC chat. We have a text chat.
Yeah, in a
text
VC you can just
Oh.
it comes with a chat
Yeah.
just in case.
No one has ever used this. All right, cool. We'll send them over their way.
Wait, where the hell's that?
I'll just post it up in stream setup like I said before. Here you go.
Okay. And now we gonna raid that person.
Wait, Trip Star Lake. Huh. Let's see who this person is.
Yeah, they're one of my besties. They do book clubs. They've been reading One Piece.
Oh, okay. Well,
Reading is so hard.
thank you all so much for watching this. Hopefully, we'll be back with some more of this on the Prostate of the Union.
Heck yeah.
And
I'd love to have you two back for any time.
yeah, this was fun. I'd be down to do it again.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Starting raid. I forgot there was a countdown to raids.
I always forget that too. Except mine went, I'm gone. Haha, bye.
Bye bye.
It's that. Raid in 2, 1. Raid now. Boom. Have a good night, everyone.